failing your way to success, turning your mistakes into the roadmap for reaching your success, reaching your goals. I'm here outside in my gorgeous Tanzanian garden. Hi, this is Opare at Food for the Soul, and here on this channel, I share tips and tools you can use to create a healthy diet and lifestyle that you can skip to a whole and healthy life. If that sounds like something you're interested in, be sure to click the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on notifications so you'll find out every time I upload a new video. So I've been trying to make granola, and last night I thought I had found the right recipe, but I did not. And so I am in the middle of my failure to success process right now with creating a granola that I can use in the mornings with my fruit salad. I'm looking for something that's sugar-free. The sweetness comes from dates or natural ingredients like that. Something that doesn't have oil in it, and something that will be satisfying to me in the morning or in the evening time when I need just a little something. And I'm trying to avoid eating cookies or, sweet things like that, because I do have a sweet tooth. Whatever you're trying to do in life, whether it's around diet and lifestyle, starting a new exercise program, creating a new business for yourself, whatever you're doing, or just going with your day-to-day life, you are going to confront failures. It's a part of life. And in my opinion, this is not something that you should try to avoid. And this is one of the 6 tools that I use in my work with my clients to help them succeed. Failure to success. Other tools are to learn to listen to your body, to have a clear vision of where it is you're heading. Also to embrace all parts of yourself, this inner child, the shadow side of yourself. Embrace all parts of yourself and bring them together. That's where your power really lies. To become an explorer, seeing the beauty and magic of the world around you. And as you're exploring, this is a time when your failing to success mindset can really help you. So recently, I've been trying to perfect a granola recipe. I love granola. I usually put it often on my fruit salads in the morning. But granola can be full of sugar, full of oil, full of other ingredients that you don't want. And it also can be really, really expensive. And I've been having to practice my failure to success process. The first batch that I made, it tasted pretty good, but I put in, the recipe that I used, that I have found, said to use maple syrup, and I didn't happen to have any, and so I used this other, like golden syrup or something. And then as I was looking at the ingredients again, I realized it had ingredients in it that I didn't want, and it was so sweet, and I could feel the impact of it on my body. And so I thought I'd try again. I found another recipe that I liked, and I combined ingredients from one recipe and another recipe, and it used dates and blending dates. And so when I get it perfected, I will post the final good recipe on my blog, but it wasn't quite it. And so I have been using the failure to success process as I go along. The first thing is to try the thing, and then pay attention to what were the mistakes, what were the failures, what happened that didn't come out the way you wanted. For me, too sweet, ingredients I didn't like. So really evaluate what happened. Did you make faulty assumptions? Did you assume that this other sweetener was healthy and would be okay to use? Was it execution error, that you put it in there too long, or it was too hot, or was it an execution error? Did you have faulty information that, maybe this combination works well together when it doesn't really? Did you actually make mistakes? Did you put in twice the amount of baking soda that it called for? It doesn't have to just be for recipes. This can go for other areas as well. Maybe you're planting a garden and you end up putting way too much fertilizer on it, or you're incorporating a yoga practice into your routine and you end up choosing a routine that is way over your head. What are the things that you did or didn't do that caused your failure? So that's the first thing. As soon as you get done and you evaluate what went wrong. The next part then is to do some more research. Think about it, ask friends, get online, think about what happened. What changes can you make to address those things that you found in your evaluation that caused a problem? Thirdly is to actually ask for some divine guidance. Say a prayer, whatever, ask your ancestors, whatever you do, and open yourself up to spiritual inspiration, because there's maybe something that you can't find online or that you didn't think about before. So ask and then be quiet and listen for the messages that you receive. Then you're going to try it again. Do the thing again, incorporating those changes that you decided you're going to make. So for me, the second time around was to use the dates instead of the sugar. I used the blender, and so that was the second thing. So then now it's time to rinse and repeat, evaluate again. What happened this time? Well, it was too much liquid, and the oats absorbed it all, and it was like mush. It was like a baked oatmeal instead of a granola. So now it's time to continue the evaluation process again, contemplate what I did this time that caused the problem. Was it better in this area and worse in this area? To really look at the changes that you made and how that affected your outcome. And then try it again. And you keep going back. Rinse and repeat. Do the thing, evaluate the thing, decide what you're going to do to make it better this time, and then do it again. And keep doing that until you have success, or you realize that this isn't worth your time and effort anymore, that it isn't going to get to where you're going, that you see a whole different path to go on will get you some better results. And then lastly, celebrate your wins. When you get your granola, when you get, find a yoga teacher that, when you, whatever the thing is, when you have, you see that your garden is growing, whatever the thing is that you're trying to do, celebrate your wins. Find people that you can share it with. Just make sure that you recognize the fact that you have failed your way to success. Celebrate that. And I'd love to hear from you. What things are you struggling with now? Or how have you failed your way to success in the past? So when you're about to do something new, this is a signal that you're going to have some failures, most likely. And it's part of the process of incorporating new ideas, new skills, new things into your life. Failures are going to happen. And it's something to celebrate, because this is what is part of the process of making it a success. Failures teach us what doesn't work. You hit your head on the gate too many times and you realize, I'm not going to do that again. I know I need to step down. Failures are teaching you what doesn't work, what you don't want to do again. For instance, when I'd made banana bread, I was trying to double the recipe, and I doubled the baking powder or baking soda. I don't remember which one. But anyway, I doubled that as well, and it didn't taste good at all. So I've learned that is something you don't want to double. It's the baking powder. Failures can teach you things that you don't want to do again, that'll help you be successful in future endeavors. You might discover something that you hadn't even thought about before. Think about how when you're driving around. I remember when I first moved to Atlanta, I would get lost sometimes. I'd be driving around in a neighborhood that I didn't even know existed. And I would discover new things, new stores, new parks, things like that. And so sometimes your failures, your mistakes can have a gift of showing you something that you hadn't known was there. You might learn a new skill. You just will discover things you didn't know before. It teaches you resilience. This is something that you're going to need to know going forward, because no matter what, whether you're trying to be whole and healthy or not, life requires resilience. And so you will have a easier time of moving forward and doing whatever it is you're going to do. If you have that resilience, if you recognize that you can pick yourself up and keep on moving forward. So it teaches you resilience. And it also helps build confidence. As each time you overcome a failure, each time you fail your way to success, you will have more and more confidence in your ability to figure this out. You're a smart person. You have tapped into some divine intelligence. And so as you develop that confidence, as you recognize that you can figure this out, that this is possible for you, you have the confidence and the courage to take the next step and the next step and the next step. And these lessons that you learn may be lessons that you can learn elsewhere in your life. If we go back to the baking soda, the baking powder, the baking thing, I learned that with the banana bread. And another time when I was making vegan pancakes or vegan cookies, I remembered that lesson, and I was making a double batch and I didn't double the baking powder. So these are things that you can learn that you can apply to other areas of your life as well. So the failure to success process is so important. That's my whole and healthy tool, failure to success. I hope you like this video. If so, don't forget to click the like button and to subscribe and share this video with people that you think could use this information, and help spread the word about the work that I'm doing so that we can all become whole and healthy. That's it for today. I'm Ama Opare here in my Tanzanian kitchen. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you the next time. Kwaheri, goodbye. This mango came off of my tree. Can't wait to see how it tastes.